So when I started playing this game from day one, I decided my 3 characters I was gonna play the most and I already knew I liked. That was Black Widow for DPS, Hulk for tank, and Mantis for support. I love all 3 of these characters. I played Widow the least because I get to play DPS the least, but people like insta-locking. That's not what we're here to talk about though. Widow has an issue. Widow was built from day one, or from before the game came out obviously. Like her development, it feels like when you play Widow, you can tell. If you played Overwatch, you know what they did. They really didn't want Widow, or Black Widow, to turn into Widowmaker, where a Widowmaker alone can take over the match. This is why when Widow headshots you, if your name isn't Bruce Banner, you're surviving that headshot. Unless there is some sort of damage boost. They wanted you to have to commit to having a second character that's pocketing her to make her be able to headshot, one-shot people, and that's still only for the lower health targets. So that's like for the, 250 HP character for the most part, which there is most of them. Most of the characters are 250 HP, so I get that. But let's go over the problem with Widow as a whole, because there's more problems than just that. I want to go through all her issues, and I want to go through some possible solutions, which there isn't many. The first issue with Widow is she's not allowed to one-shot without assistance. Hawkeye is, but I understand why Widow can't one-shot without assistance. She's a hitscan character. Overall, it would be easier to hit headshots with her than Hawkeye, because you don't gotta account for travel time. I'm cool with that. Leave that alone. Don't give her the one-shot. Please don't do that. But number 2, this is a big one. The batons are useless. Early on in the game, like the first few seasons, they actually had a purpose, and that was just for combos because of animation canceling. But once they fixed the way her combos work, you're better off just doing 2 shots. You can literally just do 2. If you shoot someone, kick them, then freaking stun them, then kick them, it's like, or shoot them again, then it's like, oh, you're cooked. And then pretty much almost any character is dead, and you can cancel to a melee attack still. The next thing I want to say is this is something a lot of people don't know. Widow, for some reason, when she no-scope shoots someone, her gun has damage fall off. I don't understand the logic behind why this isn't a thing. Shoot, if anything, shouldn't do more damage because, motherfucker, I had to hit a harder skill shot at that point. But I digress. Damage fall off on no-scope is whatever. I don't know if the bullets are bigger or something, that's why. Maybe somebody let me know if I'm wrong there. But I don't know why she has that. And another thing is, every character that is supposed to do her job just does it better. She's just been power crept out of the game. Like from day one, you might as well just, literally from season 0, day 1, just pick Hela, and you can do better. Now you have Phoenix that can do it better. Hawkeye is just overall a better character because he actually gets one-shots with headshots. So if you can hit headshots on a character, you don't need that Mantis on your team. You don't need a rocket ult. You can just have a character that can already do it and further amp their freaking headshot damage to kill the characters they can't one-shot. But the last problem I think she has is the biggest one. Her stun, her second part of her kick, the stun is so buggy. What I mean by that is the smallest difference in incline between you and the enemy can cause it to miss. If someone is slightly off of a ledge, it will miss. Literally, if you don't believe me, I'll show you a clip right now. But if you don't believe me, go into the training stage. What I want you to do is literally go into the training stage. Go to the platform the character spawn on when you first walk the spawn room. All you have to do is kick them off of it, stand behind it or stand off of it, kick them off of it, and try to do the freaking grapple. It will almost always miss. That little incline that the platform the character stands on is enough to make it freaking miss. And it throws things off. It makes it harder to hit your shots because when you get the kick, you know the kick is going to go up a bit and then fall down. So you get a free shot. If you're really good, I'm not really good, you can get a free headshot. So that really puts our combo potential high up. But if it's Billy's barely going to work, then no. And then we got characters that have similar abilities like Spider-Man with his pull that can pull people around corners sometimes. But she can't even go from some people that's damn near right in front of her without a little platform that's half an inch in the way causing a problem. As for some solutions, I think it would have to be a rework, honestly, overall. Not as her whole kit, most of it is fine, but I think number 1, the stun batons need to be given a use. They don't do anything, they don't do any crazy damage. They don't swing much faster than regular melee attacks. Like, they do swing fast, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna get like 1 or 2 hits off and somebody's gonna run away, or they're just gonna kill your ass because you're not gonna out damage any of the melee kickers in the game with those things. But they can give them a use, and I think the use idea I have, if you don't want to give her, there's 2 ways this can go. You can give her the ability to, when she hits you 3 times with it, it stuns you for 1 second. Because they are stun batons, they're electrified, maybe they should be stunning. So maybe every 3rd hit you get stunned for 1 second. But obviously there will be like an internal cooldown, like you can't stun people repeatedly. So like, it only happens once every 4 or 5 seconds to make sure you're not trying to run somebody down and stun lock them or something. But the other thing they could do, which I think would be more balanced, is that for every time you get hit by the stun baton, she puts a stacking slow on you that can stack up to 3 times for 10% per hit. And the slow lasts for 2.5 seconds. What would be the point of this? The only thing I can literally think of is, let's keep it balanced, but on top of that, it can be used to freaking, you can use it for this specific reason, to slow people down if they try to escape from her. So imagine you're doing your combo on somebody, and then you freaking start smacking them with the baton, and now their health is low, so they're trying to run. You make it easier to line up the next shot that might be the killing blow. There's not really many scenarios that's gonna happen, but you know, if you're gonna have your buggy goddamn kick or your buggy stun, that really works. So you're probably gonna miss out on some of that damage anyway, but you're gonna miss that follow-up shot. But I think that would be a good way to try to solve the problem. To give them some sort of use, but they gotta give them something. Maybe boost damage if you get 3 hits, boost damage on your next shot on that enemy or something, like mark them, something like that. There's gotta be some sort of solution. But the big one I think is the ultimate. Now, I know this ultimate rework idea I have is gonna be controversial, but it is what it is. Now, I think Widow's ultimate is decent. It's relatively good, I would say. It was better when it had the Hawkeye team up because you could one-shot people, but I 100% say her Punisher team up is better. But her ultimate rework, this is what I would do. Widow upgrades her gun to fire wall-piercing rounds for 8 seconds, but she can also see through walls while she's scoped in during this time. But the only caveat to this is that the bullets can only pierce up to 2 walls. The reason I put that last part in is because, let's be real, if you have a Mantis on your team with a good Widow, she can literally pop, after a team fight's over, if she didn't use her ult, she can literally just pop it and then start getting free headshots on people, because most people aren't paying attention when they're coming back from spawn. Or it's dangerous because she can still shoot them, and if she gets a damage boost, it can be a 2-shot. So it is a dangerous thing to do, and it slows down any regrouping from across the map. It shouldn't really be like that. You probably try to kill a goddamn strain trying to portal. It can cause too many problems. So there's gonna be some scenarios where the 2-wall limit ain't gonna matter. But usually, if you want to shoot somebody from spawn, you're gonna need more than freaking 2 walls. Or maybe the other thing is, it could be you can only see through walls that are a certain range within front of you, like walls within 40 or 50 meters in front of you. So you know, everybody likes to hide during the Punisher ult. They can ult together. If she catches the people that are hiding behind walls and stuff, I can see a particular idea. So maybe the range, maybe her visual through walls should be less, but she can shoot through any amount of walls. That could be a cool addition. But those are my only ideas right now. Let me know what y'all think, because I had one other idea for the ult, and that's Kinessa from goddamn Paladins. If y'all know, Kinessa has an ult where if she shoots through the wall, if she pops her ult for like the next 6 seconds, any body shot, I think it's 6 or it's 8, I don't remember, but however many seconds, if she shoots you in the upper half of your body, it just automatically counts as a headshot. I thought that was a dangerous ult to have, I can't lie. I like the idea of it, but I feel like that's a very dangerous one to do, because if she ever gets any buff, or just gets Mantis ult, she's gonna be dropping people. But I digress, that's all I'm gonna say, because if we're gonna have these crazy ass, either support main, yes, support main, if we can have broken ass ults, some DPS do have broken ass ults, some tanks do, but if we're gonna have these bullshit ass 10-second stop freaking pausing ults, then I think it's only fair to have some more ults that just stop these immortality fucking ults that's in the game. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know if y'all got any ideas for Widow. if you agree or disagree, all that stuff. I know there's gonna be some disagreements. That shit sounds dangerous to build, but it would make Widow, I think, a bit more viable. It would just be more skill intensive when it comes to the ult for sure. But that's it for me, True Kingston, and I'm out.